Yeah, I know that the woes and the weight of the world can get inside our minds and be too much sometimes. Yeah, I know. But baby, don't let the no's and the ups and the downs from the roller coaster ride beat you up inside. Oh, baby, don't. But if you ever feel that way, don't you ever hesitate. 'Cause you got my number, you can call on me. If you in trouble with the fall on me, when you're mad, you can take it out on me. When it don't add up, can count on me. When you low, come get high on me. Make it slow, take your time on me. Settle in, let it out, come and lay on me. When it gets heavy, put the weight on me, baby, put it on me. Put it all on me. I wanna take you out on a town on my dime anytime. Tell me when you're free. We can do anything and everything you want. Yeah. Oh, I wanna hear all your fears and your troubles. Strip it down, really get to know one another. When it's nobody but you and me, just us. Girl, you know I'm here for you. You can lean on me anytime you need to. You got my number, you can call on me. If you in trouble, put the fall on me. When you're mad, you can take it out on me. When it don't add up, can count on me. When you low, come get high on me. Make it slow, take your time on me. Settle in, let it out, come and lay on me. When it gets heavy, put the weight on me, baby, put it on me. Girl, put it all on me. All right. Come on, relax your mind on me. When you need a shoulder, you could cry on me. Baby, you can bet your life on me. Put it all on me. You got my number, you can call on me. If you in trouble, put the fall on me. When you're mad, you can take it out on me. Yeah, when it don't add up, you can count on me. When you low, come get high on me. Make it slow, take your time on me. Settle in, let it out, come and lay on me. When it gets heavy, put the weight on me, baby, put it on me. Yeah, baby, put it all on me. Put it all on me. Yeah. Girl, put it all on me. All on me. All on me. All on me. Put it all on me.
Had to have high, high hopes for a living. Shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high, high hopes. Mama said, fulfill the prophecy, be something greater. Go make a legacy, manifest destiny. Back in the days, we wanted everything. We wanted everything. Mama said, burn your biographies, rewrite your history. Light up your wildest dreams, museums, victories. Every day, we wanted everything. We wanted everything.
Good evening, graduates, family members, and distinguished guests. Welcome to the commencement exercises for Linganore High School. Before tonight's ceremony begins, please take note of the following public service announcements. Prior to the start of our ceremony, we ask that you take note of the various exits for the gymnasium and the ark itself. In the event of emergency that requires evacuation, please utilize these exits. Please also follow the direction of the security personnel provided. Main entrances will be closing shortly, so at this time we ask that you please find and take your seats. We ask that the guests of our graduates to stand clear of the student graduate area during the ceremony. We ask that all guests remain seated for the duration of tonight's ceremony. Individual photographs of each graduate are being taken as they cross the stage. We ask that once the ceremony begins that all guests stand and remain standing while our graduates process into the arena. Please refrain from shouting, screaming, yelling, or using any noise devices during the ceremony. This can become distracting for our speakers on the stage. We want to ensure that all our students hear their names, so please make sure your applause for your child does not keep another family from hearing the name of their child. Finally, we ask for everyone's cooperation in exiting both the arena and the campus area promptly to allow for tonight's safe and sane attendance. Thank you in advance for your cooperation and support of our students. We hope that this graduation ceremony provides you, your family, and your friends with wonderful memories.
Good evening, classmates, family, friends, faculty, and staff. Welcome to Linganore High School's 63rd commencement ceremony. My name is Graham Smerick, and it is my privilege to serve as the president of the class of 2025. At this time, I ask everyone to please stand and face the stage flag for the national anthem performed by the LHS Concert Choir. Please remain standing for the LHS alma mater while the lyrics are projected on the video board.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. Please be seated. Oh, stand back up. That's my bad, guys. Yeah, I know. So I say, our concert choir will now perform the alma mater.
Linganore, thy hallowed portals, etched by time upon our memories, the symbols of all patient learning, though near or far away, we shall not forget you. We follow you today and ever. We the leaders of tomorrow. We know success is yours to grant us to learn. We come to you. We come to you. Help us in our future.
Thank you. Now you can be seated. Thank you all for joining us this evening to celebrate the class of 2025. Tonight's commencement serves to celebrate our graduates beginning the next chapter of their lives. Graduating high school is an accomplishment that requires a lot of time and effort. Luckily, we didn't have to do it alone. Mr. Rogers said to look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping. One of the best parts about being a Linganore graduate is the strong community we've had to back us for the past 4 years. This community does not go away when we receive our diplomas tonight, and it will always be here for us. As we move forward through life, we will look to our new communities and to the thousands of Linganore alumni we joined tonight, because there are always people looking to help. Let's go Linganore, and congratulations. Please join me in welcoming our principal, Dr. Dillman.
Thank you, Graham. We'll go ahead and let Graham get the jitters out before I get up here because it's not easy to stand up here. So Graham, thank you and congratulations. Well, good evening, families, parents, friends, faculty, and of course, our graduates, the class of 2025. Now, so from this angle, it is fun for me to see you, and I know that you look up there and you love to see everyone processing in, but your smiles, your medallions, your medals, it shows tonight. So congratulations on everything that you have accomplished. I know that everyone in this room is extremely proud of you. And being the 63rd class to graduate, it certainly means something. So again, congratulations. So before we get into everything about you, we do have some thanks that we'd like to convey to individuals in our crowd. And one of the first groups that I would like to thank are our musicians. Of course, they're up there in the balcony. They performed just a few minutes ago, and as you processed in. And we know how hard they work every year at every one of our events to showcase their talents. But I want to take just a quick moment to thank Mr. Lloyd. So Mr. Lloyd is joining us for his final graduation. As you know, he is retiring, and after 37 years of service, more than 37 years, 30 here at Linganore, he's been at many, many events, nights, weekends, extra hours, trips, things like that, and his dedication and service has reached far and wide. And so, Mr. Lloyd, up there just above the R in the balcony, one more round of applause for him. And of course, we have a number of guests that are here on stage, and I ask that each of these individuals remain standing once their name is called. And audience, if you would please hold your applause until the last stage guest is announced. Joining to my right, Mrs. Jamie Brennan, member of the Frederick County Board of Education, Dr. Cheryl L. Dyson, superintendent of Frederick County Public Schools, Dr. Sarah Sergo, FCPS Chief of Staff, Dr. Afi Mirshaw, FCPS Instructional Director of High Schools, and then our assistant principals, here to my left, Mrs. Michelle Gilmore, Mr. Allen's off to my right, Mr. Engelstadter is off to my right, and then Mrs. Raida Zaytoun is here to my left. And then we have two senior class advisors, Mr. Jeremy Brown, Mrs. Tracy Davies, and the chair of our student services, Mrs. Jessica McDonald. And then you heard from Mr. Howard Putterman. He is back on the stairwell. He is the facilitator of our, he's the coordinator of facilities and athletics, and he was there to give you that emergency announcement. Thank you, Mr. Putterman. And then we have our school counselors. They are seated in with our faculty, Mrs. Renata Emery, Mrs. Jacoby Martin, Mrs. Ali Rohrer, and Ms. Kelly Schwartz. Our school is also fortunate to have dedicated school and community leaders who actively support our school and our students. And as I introduce these important guests, I ask that each of you please stand when your name is called. Remain standing until all names have been announced. We also ask again that you please hold your applause until we get through the entire list. Maryland State Senator William Folden from District 4, Frederick County. The Honorable Larry Ushauer, Mayor of Mount Airy. Mr. Sean Kelly, Councilman of Mount Airy. Mr. Dean Rose, Vice President of the Frederick County Board of Education. Mrs. Karen Yoho, Member of the Frederick County Board of Education. Mrs. Janie Monnier, Member of the Frederick County Board of Education. Mr. Michael Watson, Principal of the Frederick County Virtual School. Mr. Michael Concepcion, Principal of the Career and Technology Center. Mrs. Jenny Mayer and Mrs. Doreen Williams, both CTC staff members. Dr. Diana Sung, Coordinator of Dual Enrollment. And Mrs. Kathy Becker, recently retired Linganore High School School Counselor. Thank you all for being here. And then finally, of course, some of the most influential individuals, mentors, coaches, the go-to person on some occasions. It's great for us to be able to recognize our staff. And so all of our staff, our faculty members who are here surrounding you today, I ask that you please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Yesterday, our nation recognized Memorial Day, which is a day to commemorate those Americans who died in military service to our nation. Linganore, too, recognizes these not-forgotten Americans and commends those brave men and women who continue to defend freedom and liberty both home and abroad. And so in that spirit, I ask that all active or veteran members of the military who are in our audience, along with members of the class of 2025 who have chosen to join a branch of the armed forces, please stand to be recognized. You may be seated. And as mentioned earlier, we have many fantastic musicians here at Linganore. So at this time, our concert choir, under the direction of Mr. Matthew Hodge, will perform Like an Eagle. Thank you, Mr. Hodge and concert choir members. This time, I would like to introduce Mrs. Jamie Brennan, member of the Board of Education, who will bring greetings from the board. Welcome, Mrs. Brennan.
Sorry about that. Thank you. Good evening to the Linganore High School class of 2025. On behalf of the Frederick County Board of Education, congratulations on reaching this significant milestone. As a mom of one of today's graduates, I'm excited to look out and see so many kids I've gotten to know over the last 13 years in FCPS schools. I share your joy, your pride, and a bit of relief. Your graduation marks the culmination of a journey filled with learning and growth. Armed with the skills and knowledge acquired here, you are prepared for whatever path you choose, be it joining the workforce, serving in the military, and/or pursuing additional education. Helen Keller once wrote that life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. Your journey will be unique, with moments of triumph and challenges alike, but you each have a fabulous future ahead of you. Learn from the lessons that life will try to teach you along the way. Take a moment and appreciate the support of your loved ones, educators, and friends who have guided you along the way. They will continue to be a source of wisdom and support as you navigate the road ahead. As you leave school, always remember your roots and the pride of being a Linganore Lancer. We hope you carry this pride with you wherever you go, and that you return to share it with future graduates. Best wishes, Linganore High School Class of 2025. We eagerly anticipate seeing the remarkable accomplishments that lie ahead for you.
Thank you, Mrs. Brennan. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Cheryl L. Dyson, Superintendent of Frederick County Public Schools, to bring greetings to our graduates. Dr. Dyson.
There we go. Good evening. To the class of 2025, congratulations, you made it. Today we come together to celebrate everything you've accomplished during your time at Linganore High School. You've worked hard, you've shown resilience, and now you are ready to begin the next chapter of your journey. Take a moment and give yourselves a round of applause for making it. You should be proud of yourselves. Let's also take a moment to recognize the people who supported you along the way, your families, your friends, teachers, and staff. They've been in your corner since day one, cheering you on through every success and every setback. Let's give them a round of applause too. Before you walk across this stage and receive your diploma, I want to share a few thoughts. Not just lessons I've learned, but a few things I wish someone had told me when I graduated. The first is to embrace uncertainty. When I was in your shoes many years ago, I felt pressure to have everything figured out. But here's the truth, you don't have to, and that's more than okay. Some of the most meaningful opportunities in my life came from the unexpected. Don't rush to map out every detail. Leave room for detours. They often lead to the best parts of your journey. Second, don't just find your passion, cultivate it. We often hear, follow your passion, as if it shows up fully formed. After graduation, I expected to know exactly what I wanted to do. Spoiler alert, I didn't. Passion often grows slowly through experiences, failures, curiosity, and persistence. Be patient with yourself. Keep exploring. Passion is something you build, not just something you find. Third, choose your people wisely. In pursuit of finding your path, don't forget to find your people. Early on, I focused so much on direction that I overlooked the importance of connection. But the people who challenge you, inspire you, and believe in you, they're the ones who help you grow. Seek them out, invest in relationships, They'll shape you just as much as your experiences will. And finally, I'll leave this quote with you to carry with you as you graduate. Vivian Green said, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It is about learning to dance in the rain. Life will bring storms, that's inevitable, but your strength, your joy, and your growth will come as you move through them. Congratulations once again to Linganore High School class of 2025. You've already achieved so much, and the best is yet to come. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Dyson. Please welcome Emerson Berry, a member of the class of 2025, who will perform Slipping Through My Fingers.
Is it on? Okay. This song is for my sister Mackenzie. I watch her go with a surge of that well-known sadness, and I have to sit down for a while. The feeling that I'm losing her forever, and without really entering her world. I'm glad whenever I could share her laughter, that funny little girl. Slipping through my fingers all the time, I try to capture every minute, the feeling in it. Slipping through my fingers all the time. Do I really see what's in her mind? Each time I think I'm close to knowing, she keeps on growing, slipping through my fingers all the time. Sleep in our eyes, her and me at the breakfast table. Barely awake, I let precious time go by. Then when she's gone, there's that old melancholy feeling and a sense of guilt I can't deny. What happened to those wonderful adventures? The places I had planned for us to go. Well, some of them we did, but most we didn't. And why, I just don't know. Slipping through my fingers all the time, I try to capture every minute, the feeling in it. Slipping through my fingers all the time. Do I really see what's in her mind? Each time I think I'm close to knowing, she keeps on growing, slipping through my fingers all the time. Sometimes I wish that I could freeze the picture and save it from the funny tricks of time, slipping through my fingers. School bag in hand, she leaves home in the early morning, waving goodbye with an absent-minded smile.
Thank you, Emerson. Please welcome Jackson Berger, member of the class of 2025, as he delivers a message to his classmates.
Wow, there is a lot more of you here than I thought there would be. Good evening, everyone. Distinguished faculty, staff, parents, family, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates of the Linganore class of 2025. Thank you for being here today. This day marks a momentous occasion as we celebrate not only the end of our high school years, but also the hard work, persistence, and most importantly, the perseverance that it took to get here. We each had unique paths, experiences, and obstacles to overcome to get here, yet we still converge as one tribe, united in this very moment, a moment that we all earned. Now I'm willing to bet that each of us, on our very first day as freshmen, walked through the enormous entrance of Linganore with some form of anxiety, nervousness, or a sense of being overwhelmed. The bustling of Main Street, the hundreds of posters lining the walls with clubs and activities, and the confusion about where your next class was certainly didn't help. While some of that fear was justified, we never knew how those challenges would make us stronger. The challenges of high school, from academics to athletics and competitions, everyday social interactions, and all our obligations outside of school did not just tear us down. They built us back up stronger, smarter, and they taught us lessons that we can take with us throughout the rest of our lives. Lessons like adapting to situations, accepting new and different ideas, and learning from mistakes. Most importantly, we learned to embrace the process of growth. Whether it be staying after school for tutoring, putting in extra hours after rehearsal on the stage or after practice on the pitch, or even just looking back at any situation and knowing you could have done better. Growth was a process which together, though in different ways, we all inevitably had to face during our time here at Linganore. Over the past 4 years, we have done so much more than just learn about math, science, history, and English. So much more than learning about the arts and physical education. We learned the strength of collaboration, the importance of teamwork, and the value of persistence. We learned how to balance our time between studying and club activities, doing our homework, and going out on game nights. We learned that with enough dedication and spirit, which we Linganore students take great pride in, we can overcome any obstacle within our path. Our teachers supported us and encouraged us at every moment, but we Lancers chose our paths. We made the mark that we desired on this school and within our community. Marks which were often recognized through academic honor societies and awards, acclaimed drama and musical performances, our impressive FFA chapter, and regional and state championships in sports. We truly did it all. We even showed how important spirit was to us through our cheers and pride, rightfully claiming the spirit stick as our reward. And as a result of all of this, we grew. Through all these experiences, we learned to not just rely on others, but to be independent and reliable friends, students, workers, and above all, citizens. High school has transformed us into better and stronger people, but life is not finished with us. My fellow graduates, the world is waiting for us. It's waiting for us to make a difference. Whether we head off to college, start a job, serve in the armed forces, or explore a different path, the journey ahead is ours to create. Let's face it with the same determination and passion that we showed during our time here at Linganore. The same spirit, persistence, and fire. Let's stay curious, stay kind, and above all, stay true to ourselves. And so, Lancers, I leave you with just a few final thoughts. Life is what you make of it. So go out, take the bull of life by the horns, and reach for every dream. Though with each step you take, there may be more uncertainty ahead, I can guarantee you one thing. You have the tools, the strength, and the heart to create a future full of success, meaning, and happiness. Thank you to our teachers and faculty who have guided us to this very stage, and to our families who have supported us through each step of our journey. Without all of you, we would all struggle more than we'd like to admit at times. And to my graduates, my fellow Lancers, together we've made it to this moment. Relish in it, celebrate it, and for the love of all that is good, smile. This is the beginning we earned through every ending. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackson. So we recently recognized outstanding achievements by our seniors at Senior Salute. There are, however, 2 awards that are reserved for graduation, and they are the Golden Lance Awards. The Golden Lance Awards recognize a graduating senior and a member of the faculty, each of whom demonstrate the 6 pillars of exemplary character: trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, caring, fairness, and citizenship. The student award comes with a $1,000 scholarship for the seniors who further his or her education, or if he or she chooses, the scholarship could be donated to a charity of their choice. Those who nominated our student for this evening's award say the following: this person has a way of making others feel included, respected, and loved without even trying. That's just who this person is. Responsibility is a characteristic this student practices every day, from always being on time to class, understanding when a mistake is made, learning to work and support others, and realizing the consequences of their actions. As Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "The time is always right to do what is right." And our nominee lives by this, making decisions to do what is right. If you are struggling, this person will not just sit back. Instead, this person will stay after class to help you figure things out, even if it means giving up their own time. You don't see that kind of trust and responsibility often. Trust is the foundation of any friendship, and I am happy to call this person my friend. So it is with great pride that I ask the 2025 Golden Lance student recipient, Barakat Saeed, to come forward. Barakat, let me send you on with this. So our class will also honor a teacher today who has made a significant contribution to the betterment of the class. And in doing so, this teacher has made a difference in our school and throughout our community. So students who nominated the staff member chosen for tonight's award describe this person as the following. This person's a teacher with the ability to make everyone feel like they can achieve anything, creating a vibe where we all support one another. A nominee went on to say that what makes this staff member truly awesome is how easy it is to talk to them, from giving advice on life, college plans, suggesting programs to join, or giving guidance on respecting students' feelings and wishes. This teacher has been a true source of support. That support is seen beyond the classroom through their attending our sporting events, local community and club events, and has even lifted students up when they were at their lowest point. This staff member is a mentor, a coach, a supporter, and a teacher who has turned us into confident leaders and competition winners. This staff member has students who have become champions, winners, and they are poised to move on to their next journey. So it is my pleasure and honor this evening to present the 2025 Golden Lance Award to Ms. Ashley Abuhawa. Mrs. A, would you please come forward? Class of 2025, congratulations. I said earlier you look fantastic, you're feeling fantastic, getting ready to come across the stage. I know earlier you were talking about some nerves, and I want to make sure I don't forget to shake hands, but don't worry, it's our last act to make sure we get you across the stage and that you look great. So tonight, I'll ask you to reflect on your journey over the past 13 years and your time with us as Lancers. In fact, you had seen many, many times on our posts and social media that hashtag LHS community. And that was our theme for the year. It was our focus, and it was a goal. And so today, it's not just about walking across the stage and receiving that diploma. In fact, it's really a testament to something that's far greater than that. And that is that sense of community all of you have come together to create. Those around you, all of us have worked hard, and we have built the community of Linganore. And you sit poised to enter that next chapter in your life, that next journey, and it's that reflective moment that I ask you to think upon. So from that very first day when you entered our school, you were asked to do more than just learn. We asked you to come together and really figure out how you could become a group, a class, how you could partner to be more than just an individual. Now we know that each of you, as we heard earlier, came in, you had struggles, you had challenges, you had obstacles, but you also had dreams and you had goals and you had things to look forward to. We asked you to connect with each other, and you were asked to show up, to listen, to be there, to be a support. You were asked to care. And slowly through projects and stops in the hallway and meeting up and things that were going on outside of school, having conversations, meeting new people, you began to think differently. You began to form that community. Now, we know communities aren't always perfect, and it's not just about the smiles and celebrations. It's about growing through that tension, learning from difference, and sticking around when things get hard. And we know over the past few years, you may have faced confusion, uncertainty. Sometimes you were nervous. You may have lost focus. You may have been late to class, maybe you didn't do so well on that assignment, but the thing that really set you above everyone else as a class was that you didn't allow that to really define you. In fact, through those setbacks, there was one constant, and that was the fact that you kept coming back to each other. You would find your people. If you were at our senior awards program, you heard Mrs. Kirkland eloquently talk about people and community, and she said, without the people, there's no Linganore, there's no community. You just heard Dr. Dyson talk a little bit about finding your passion. Without that passion, there are no people. Without the people, there are no community. And you hear that theme resonate over and over again. But what we saw happen with your class is that you consistently came back, and you consistently lifted one another up. You embraced it when we asked you to choose compassion over convenience, stay kind when faced with adversity, and demonstrate curiosity rather than judgment. There was a willingness for you to grow. So people will often ask me, what is it that you love about being the principal of Linganore? And there's not an easy answer because there's many things that I love, there's many things that I could shout out, many things I could highlight. But the things that come to mind quickly are, we love to see you pack our stands. We love to see you pack the gym for games. We love to see how you learn through field trips and excursions and how you fill our stage with talent. I love hearing about your success, how you excel in the classroom. Of course, you know I love lifting up our celebrations, our Lancers doing great things. Of course, you know I love sending those shout outs to you on the announcements. Those are all ways in which we see public demonstration of the community that you live by and that you've raised up and that we value at Linganore. And so I am most proud to be the principal of a young group of people who truly have united and are dedicated to one another and to their school, a group who will show up no matter what happens, and a group that is there to consistently work to build a culture and a community. We also heard tonight about how you have been there for each other, whether it was tutoring a classmate who might be struggling, or organizing fundraisers for important causes, or just standing united at pep rallies, cheering on our athletes and our teams and our band, and also about admitting mistakes and consistently doing and knowing what is right. That is all part of our community. So we talk about our 4A's: academics, attitude, accountability, acceptance. Those are our core values, and we strive to demonstrate those in all that we do. So you learned how to turn that compassion into action. You became agents of change. And together you have spoken up for what is right, while still showing empathy, courage, and conviction. You defined for me, you defined for our staff, you defined for your family, and you defined for our community what it means to be a Linganore Lancer. And it's about how we lift each other up, how we show up, how we report, and how we celebrate. And it's also about how we handle adversity as one united body. So each of you has contributed in your own way, and these threads of support and kindness and energy and enthusiasm and love will now impact the next generation of Lancers and follow you on your journey. So you are no longer just students. I see your potential. I see you as leaders, as individuals who are ready to start making a difference in our community and the larger world. You are empowered to use your voices for good. You're committed to doing what is right. And you're committed to taking that community with you on the next phase of your journey. So today, you're not just graduating from Linganore, you are growing from this community that you built. We are all here to support you. You take with you the responsibility to carry that connection on the world. The legacy of the class of 2025 is not just in the work that you have done, but it's in the commitment, the care, and the passion in which we've come together to see change in our school. So to each of you, thank you. It has been my pleasure to serve you these past 3 years. As your principal, you have shown me the power of what happens when we choose to build, to care, to act, and to become a community. And so, class of 2025, your time at Linganore is complete. And that next journey is ready to begin. And of course, we will miss you. So for one last time, Linganore High School class of 2025, just like the announcements. It is Tuesday, May 27th, 2025. Today can be a great day. How will you make the most of it? Congratulations. So as we move on to the presentation of diplomas, on behalf of our seniors, we respectfully request that members of the audience do nothing to detract from the diploma presentation as it is important to each graduate that his or her name be easily heard. After the last senior receives their diploma, we invite everyone to join in the celebration of our new graduates. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Linganore High School, I recommend you, the Linganore High School class of 2025, as qualified candidates for the Maryland Diploma. We will now award diplomas and certificates evidencing the satisfactory completion of prescribed courses of study to the students of Linganore High School who are recommended for graduation by the faculty of this school. In receiving this diploma or certificate, each of you is entitled to all the privileges and honors accorded graduates of a high school accredited by the Maryland State Department of Education. So at this time, I ask our platform guests to assist in the presentation of diplomas to the Linganore High School class of 2025.
Graham Henry Smerick, highest honors. Katarina Olmakovitz, highest honors. Christian Edward Browning, highest honors. Rachel Elizabeth Beckman, highest honors. Jocelyn Araba Nanua, Kwanzaa, highest honors. Haley May Pleasance, highest honors. William Joseph Brandenburg, highest honors. Donovan Carmelo Reyes, highest honors. Nicholas David Constantinides, highest honors. Kwabena Owusu Apia Dankwa Jr., high honors. Ryan Patrick Phelps, highest honors. Kendall Melanie Bazemore, high honors. Emerson Beverly Berry, highest honors. Jackson Charles Berger, highest honors. Caitlin Brooke Nanda, highest honors. Lindsay Minna Blum, highest honors. Sean Kurt Pelovitz, highest honors. Giannina Rose Bracalino, honors. Faith Danala Abanu Trey, highest honors. Samantha Grace Ibarra. Elijah William Costigan, highest honors. Ethan Solomon Burkhart, highest honors. Connor Christian Grow, high honors. Theophilus Alexander Amon Cody, highest honors. Cormac Kennedy Bassett, highest honors. Bailey Simone Hall, highest honors. Andrea Grace Kosabar Dachoza, highest honors. Barakat Maki Saeed, highest honors. Ryan Charles Riggett. Ira Nicholas Wright V, highest honors. Caitlin Ann Jacobs, highest honors. Evan Michael McLaurin, highest honors. Kimberly Kelsey, highest honors. Samantha Leanne Nanachi, honors. Chloe Nicole Dow. Mona Michelle Nardaki Mensa, highest honors. Nay Asheri Dumu, high honors. Elizabeth Nay Niggle, highest honors. Trinity Rose Giroux, highest honors. Tyler Bernardo Hess, highest honors. Caden Michael Keister, highest honors. Brady Patrick Keister, highest honors. Magnus Joseph Abiola Maglente, high honors. Adriana Yvette Molina, honors. Gabriella Elizabeth Harris, high honors. Christopher Dale Leonard Jr., highest honors. Kara Patricia Morgan, highest honors. Caroline Elizabeth Tucker, highest honors. Rhiannon Marie Pressel, highest honors. Annika Jane, highest honors. Courtney Emma Hyde, highest honors. Mason Moon Weatherly, honors. Asiri Prasad, highest honors. Luke Daniel Strasburger. Sierra Elizabeth Eanes, highest honors. Savannah Irene Eanes, highest honors. Jillian Claire Latito, highest honors. Jacob Edward Buckman. Brennan Thomas Considine, highest honors. Peyton Frank Pickett, highest honors. Ryder Allen Dean. Clayton Audrey Stull, highest honors. Emily Irene Rice, highest honors. Jennifer Juliana Gomez, honors. Hadley Brooke Robertson, highest honors. Avery Reagan Glynn, highest honors. Kaylee Renee Lake, honors. Jason Paul Capone. Isabella Mae Thompson, honors. Isaac Alberto Quinones. Emmeline Equa Eschen, highest honors. Luca Dario Van Herksen, high honors. Joshua Owen Arthur. Nathan Christopher Davey, high honors. Jack Joseph Brosky Anderson. Maddenly Denise Breck, highest honors. Angela Gabriela de la Cruz, highest honors. Juliana Noel Nardini, honors. Kira Grace Lewin. Gavin James Patterson. Sierra Taylor Howell, highest honors. Jack Gregory Todd, high honors. Abigail Claire Landau. Jasmine Jonggae Kim, high honors. Abigail Louise Myers, highest honors. Kira Gabrielle Needison, highest honors. Brooke Nicole Nelesnik, high honors. Marco Andrew LaRocco, highest honors. Genevieve Joy Vlau, highest honors. Maya Beatriz Selby, honors. William Edward Rando IV, honors. Kirsten Jean Mossberg Stevenson, highest honors. Mackenzie Lee James, honors. Brandon Nicholas Waddell. Youngwoo Samuel Axon, highest honors. Casey Jackson Willett, high honors. Emma Patrice Hartswick, highest honors. Abigail Marie Hartswick, highest honors. Philomena Teresa Rodriguez, honors. Emma Sanders Clark, highest honors. Catherine Marie Bolhorst, highest honors. Patrick Michael Lyons, highest honors. Emerson Leona Turner, highest honors. Mia Temperance Carballo. Isaac Chon, highest honors. Leslie Ann Zampier. Dorothy Rose McMillan, highest honors. Jack Christopher Bandy, high honors. Owen Stephen Whitley, honors. Ryan Michael Burns. Luke Thomas Twyford. Ella Lynn Twyford. Benjamin Logan Wall, highest honors. Christian Lee Gombas. Sophia Gomez, highest honors. Asia Giselle Romano. Aisha Giselle Ahmad, honors. Hannah Rihanna Wiley. Lathan James Atreyu Fleming. Nashali Sumi Guerrero. Isabella Antonia Isaco, high honors. Kayla Gonsalves Thomas, honors. Rachel Ann Battaglia, highest honors. Aiden Warren Taylor. Zachary Robert Bieritz, high honors. Ariel Monye Perry, honors. Luke Kenneth Spielman, highest honors. Gabriel Andrew Roman. Olivia May Bell, high honors. Emma Grace Morrison, highest honors. Jada Chloe Moxley. Delaney Michelle Cooney, highest honors. Alexander Peter Boehm, honors. Patricia Grace Moses, highest honors. Audrey Ray Meadows, highest honors. Emery Jackson Best, highest honors. Savannah Ray Williams, highest honors. Alexander Jason Lambert, highest honors. Jacob Daniel Eng, high honors. Michaela May Connors, high honors. Elena Page Power, highest honors. Jackson Hale Smith, high honors. Luke Nathaniel Hahn, highest honors. Keaton Jude Fair. Afia Asamenewa Boateng. Brooke Elizabeth Burns, highest honors. Charles Lee Cooley V. Ella Brooke Nunley, honors. Ethan Robert Kelsey. Jacob Edward Blaine. Christina Marie Wallace, highest honors. Austin Trent Morris. Evelyn Christine Ward, honors. Aiden Wilkinson Tenney, highest honors. Tyler Wyatt Michael Burrell. Jacob Lee Hodak. Cody Jace Duckhorn, highest honors. Jemiel Johan Puvirajan. Hayden Elliott Taransky, highest honors. Solana Russell Smith. Michael Andre Player, highest honors. Michaela Denise Gepps. Jared Christopher Hopkins, high honors. James Vaughn Thomas. Carly Abigail Bernard. Michael James Patterson. Chase Michael Roberts, highest honors. Morgan Ann Roberts, highest honors. John Gregory Mills, highest honors. Nicholas Addison Kilway, highest honors. Abigail Ann Warren, highest honors. Zachary Aaron Wetrigan. Emma Rose Boyer. Ava Gwendolyn Smith, high honors. Caitlin Nicole Durbin, highest honors. Shay Michael Norris. Kiefer Angus Eli, honors. Danielle Marie Fritz, high honors. Giovanni Angulo, high honors. Erin Marie Hatley, highest honors. Kendra Jade Green. Joshua Michael True. Ethan Patrick Kerber, highest honors. Jason Kinley Moneypenny Jr. Lillian Emily Hansen, highest honors. Tyler Daniel Lang. Molly Michaela Stanfield, highest honors. Natalie May Burr, high honors. Iman Ali Chowdhury, honors. Sadie Elise Gladhill, highest honors. Mason Isaiah Tyler Malone. Gabrielle Marie Ologis, high honors. Logan James Thompson, honors. Hannah Elizabeth Brittle. Laura Christine Gunning, highest honors. Austin Nathaniel DeGrange. Braden Charles Fox, highest honors. Sean William Eisenhart. Noah Perry Orndorff. Mackenzie Lee Baker, highest honors. Morgan Alyssa Branch, highest honors. Carmen Gwyneth Conlin. Sophia Elena De Palma. Taylor Brooke Moran, highest honors. Kirsten Ann Mainville, high honors. Rebecca Elizabeth Gable, highest honors. Ren Ivy Rose Beatty, honors. Lucas Fabiano Nolan. Nicholas John Herbsummer. Jacob Richard Herbsummer, high honors. Daniel Benjamin Gelhard. Jason Chibazar Ekpe, highest honors. Landon Robert Jones, highest honors. Alexis Isabella Sween, honors. Delaney Marie Stahl, highest honors. Alwina Jean Santos, honors. Elena Maureen Riley, high honors. Julia Rose Harmon, highest honors. Haley Joan Keegan, highest honors. Emma Ruth Ogden, highest honors. Shannon Riley Whitfield, highest honors. Amir Christian Short. Parvati Krishna Kunar Nair, high honors. Abe Numbiar, highest honors. Margaret Claire Malone, highest honors. Dominic Aaron Worley, highest honors. Brianna Louise Ryder, highest honors. Camden Joseph Kopek, highest honors. Christopher Lucian Strinkowski. Juliette Rose Sangiorgio. Trista May Redmond, honors. Anadea Marie Makula. Grayson Robert Lillibridge, highest honors. Riley Rose Garlock. Josue Alejandro Alicia Torres. Ashton Joseph Uzarowski. Nikel Dashel K.A., highest honors. Liam James Hamlet. Johanna Lynn Huggins, high honors. Alexander Marcel Tadzong, honors. Gabrielle Quinn Evelyn Hatmaker. Andrew Tyler Farmer. Robert Alex Blickenstaff. Christina Andrea Contardi, highest honors. Garrett Dayton Campbell. Alexis Charlotte Hokinson, high honors. Joseph Cameron Hagee. Sharon Isiamul Odita, high honors. Lucas John Wiegand, highest honors. Hunter Michael Lindsay. Nicholas Joseph Kangemi, highest honors. Carson River Gibson. Jack Martin Nitzling. Suri Diana Romero. Priscilla Irene Romero. Jackson Brock Webster. Molly Rebecca Stevens, highest honors. Micaiah Sari DeVries, highest honors. Riley Dawn Perkins, high honors. Angel Edgardo Montoya Hernandez. Natalie Grace Markle, honors. Thomas Carl O'Brien, high honors. Gary Joseph Agnello, highest honors. Blake James Oliver. Layla Marie Bacabello, highest honors. Ava Christina Bacabello, honors. Dylan Patrick Hodgson. Sophia Helen Castillo. Ariana Sanaya Smith, high honors. William Jack Rosquist, highest honors. Heather Renee Burdette. Lena Rose Reisman, honors. Catherine Abigail Eckes. Devin Patrick Doyle, highest honors. Varshith Srinivas Jatla, highest honors. Brandon Anthony Donaldson, highest honors. Landon David Williams, highest honors. Domingo Albert Martinez. Isabel Della Manti. Leah Aquia Manti. Benjamin Christian Torcaso, highest honors. Gage Connor Rutledge. Landon Michael Hill. Jesse David Burgess, honors. Anthony David Boyor, highest honors. Kusamitha Adela. Kieran Vincent Crabb, highest honors. Macy Lynn Moats, honors. Alexander Jackrin Ledger, high honors. Kaylee Lynn Murrah. Eden Matea Williamson, highest honors. Tyler Dean Bachman, high honors. Connor Brian Carr. Corey Michael Clark, highest honors. Owen Joseph Proper. Trenton Michael Thomas Weeks. Declan George Donahue. Ramey Michael Kaola. Nicholas John Sewell, high honors. Rebecca Elise Davis, highest honors. Brady David Perkins, highest honors. Caitlin Michelle Haybach, high honors. Connor Allen Groves, honors. Charlie J. Francis Grimmett, highest honors. Eva Elizabeth Bailey, highest honors. Eric Frederick Beekling. Andrew Maximus Huang, highest honors. Benjamin Paul Butler, highest honors. Owen Jeffrey Newcomer, highest honors. Matthew Allen Noble. Haley Elizabeth Allen, highest honors. Nathaniel Jean Bardo. Michaela Shockey, honors. Kira Riley Rodriguez. Elizabeth Marie Engel, highest honors. Erica Lynn Latimer, highest honors. Harika Fanisai Mandava, highest honors. Emily Soraya Farrow. Alex Ayamode Adatulu, highest honors. Carmen Elise Monzon, highest honors. Branch Yishu Lee, highest honors. Aiden Timothy McGovern. Dylan Charles Packendarm, highest honors. Dylan Marshall Love, high honors. Claire Louise Miller. Nathaniel Sean Price, highest honors. Morgan Kiera Tifara Butler, high honors. Charlotte Rose Davis, highest honors. Alyssa Nikolaevna Perez-Hojan, highest honors. Chelsea Leandre. Vivakashri Jaya Salen. Kushi J. Patel. Theodore Jeffrey Williamson. Skylar Larkin Shields, highest honors. Raghuram Gandham, highest honors. Hayden Robert Polito, highest honors. Jacob Evers Smith, high honors. Bailey Lane Bonney. Tyler William Capozzi. Elena Kathleen Rodriguez. Avatar Isidro San Juan. Cameron Reese Rollette, highest honors. Sophia Marie Esterly, highest honors. Charlotte Marion Kilgore, highest honors. Landon Metler Logan. Navaya Lynn Flynn. Philip Lawrence Plazinski. Ian Maxwell Higgins. Ethan Charles Johnson. Mason Ryan Ritter. Dylan John Peterson, honors. Aaliyah Grace Covey, high honors. John Gavin Buchanan. Caitlin Reese Canfield. Declan Thomas Brennan, highest honors. Namrata Dunnireddy, highest honors. Lindsay Naomi Perez, honors. Sadie Kate Krotz, highest honors. Luke Christopher Gaughan. Makai Soleil Kiambo Panis. Logan Allen Burrows. Tomas Joseph Abrante O'Reilly. Justin William Lewis, highest honors. Gautam Ramachandran, highest honors. Todd Christopher Johnson, highest honors. Brady Thomas Curran, highest honors. Alexander Edward Ropon. Sophia Lynn Sutton, highest honors. David Santiago Romero. Taylor Lee Dronberg, highest honors. Alex Ramon Perez, Jr. Ella Grace Kirby, highest honors. Noah Allen Johnson, honors. Kristen Sandra Rubnarine. Kaylee Marie Louise Halstead. Amari Anthony Parker. Ajay Quinn Cunane, highest honors. Mackenzie Marie Smith. Charles Jeffrey Pearson, highest honors. Maddox Danger Antic. Alexander Mason Williams, honors. Alexis Haley Wagner. Kenneth Joseph Broadwater III, honors. Kasra Pariza Joshari, honors. Maxwell Anthony DeFabio, highest honors. Juliana Borja. Chase Landon Hawkins. Ashley Bell Cross. Rachel Jeon Ham, highest honors. Nevin Asher Long. Wesley Jude Pasterfield. Avery Anna Smith. Dakota Lee Hugel. Uluwashan Margaret Awi Fisayo, honors. Evelyn Abigail Heine, highest honors. Sean Alexander Ryan. Aiden Christopher James Larad, honors. Caden Charles Vogel, highest honors. Peyton Grace Farrow, honors. Casey Paige Schultz, highest honors. Allison Grace Armagost, highest honors. Lucy Caitlin Arnold, highest honors. Bradley James Jordan. Luis Edwin Jamio Quintanilla, highest honors. Connor Kenvin Kelly, highest honors. Wade Marshall Stevens, high honors. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Linganore High School class of 2025.